Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at dancingsky.com.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Titan Machinery is actively hiring service technicians to our Case IH team in Highmore, Miller, and Pierre. Whether you are an experienced technician or looking to start your career, Titan has a spot for you. Earn a competitive pay with the potential to make upwards of 6 figures. Titan Machinery offers company HSA and 401k contributions, free single health care, and a generous tool allowance. For more information, log into titanmachinery.com/careers or contact Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer, at 701-356-0130.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Dano's Marine in Fort Pierre is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer, some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Everroot motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pierre and Fort Pierre athletics and events.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket, out to 3, Jay Hayes, good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E, we. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436.
You asked for it. Nonstop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book nonstop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
At Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Hey Josie, why so glum, chum? I can't find a way to get my whole group to one spot without taking all these cars. You haven't heard of Denwall Transportation? They have luxury seating buses with air conditioning, outlets to charge your phone, and other must-haves for traveling. Whoa, no way! Yeah, you should check them out. Where can I find them? You can follow them on Facebook or denwalltransportation.com, or hey, let's give them a call at 605-532-3836. Denwall Transportation, let us do the driving.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start-stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Moving up in the ranks in T area, even though it's been a struggle, starting to make their way through the Class AA ranks. Good afternoon once again. I'm Brian Oakland with play-by-play coming up. Governor Volleyball and your official voice of the Governor's River 92.7 and DRGnews.com. It's been a struggle for T area, though, so far. They'll come in with a record of 0-8. On the season, a loss against Sioux Falls Jefferson in straight sets Tuesday night, and a loss most recently against Brandon Valley, also in straight sets on Thursday night. They played the same schedule this week that the Governors have as far as nights that they play. Of course, the Governors were here at Riggs High for a straight set loss against Sioux Falls, Washington on Tuesday, and then Thursday most recently went back to Sioux Falls and met up with the Lincoln Patriots, who played just an outstanding match, and they beat the Governors rather soundly, 25-16, 25-9, and 25-20. Pretty good third set, but Sioux Falls Lincoln still finished that one with a flurry as well. Pierre coming in 4-5 again against T area, who is still searching for their first victory of the season. Governors have to play better, otherwise they may be the first victim of the T area Titans on their schedule this season. We'll see how it goes as the Governors are ready to go. Everybody's out warming up, and our coverage of Governor Volleyball on River 92.7 brought to you within this broadcast by, among others, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gale's Gas Service in Pierre. Keep up to date with the scores of each set of today's match with the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, sponsored by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. And we'll break for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll get into our Bank West pregame show. Take a look around the state, the volleyball, the updated rankings after scores from Thursday and Friday night action. Some Saturday afternoon play already going on today as well. We'll take a look at keys to success, talk with head coach Kerry Wheelhouse of the Governors, and we'll look at keys from the T-area standpoint as well, starting lineups and more. All a part of our Bank West pregame show, and that begins in 3 minutes. We'll be live streaming our video of this match as well with the help of Live Ticket. Jordan Lutmer running camera, and will be available on the River 92.7 page of drgnews.com and the DRG News app with William Wilson in studio. I'm Brian Oakland. We're back in 3 minutes, and it's our Bank West pregame show, Governor Volleyball, on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, Bank West has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. Bank West Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School Sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as a basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 an hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 3. That's 833-605-5483, extension 3, and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota. Superior Concrete is proud to sponsor the Governors this season, and just as proud to offer the finest concrete solutions available for commercial and residential applications, as well as foundation and flat work. The bottom line, if you need anything done with concrete, we can do it. Superior Concrete. Give us a call today for an estimate or more information. That's Superior Concrete. Find us on Facebook or call the office at 605-494-0102. That's 494-0102. Call today.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastормroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Beck Motor Company is a proud supporter of Governor Sports. And if you're gearing up for the game, check out our standout star, the Chevy Silverado. This amazing truck combines rugged strength and modern comfort, perfect for any drive. Whether you're heading to the game or hitting the road, the Chevy Silverado has you covered. Swing by Beck Motor Company today and drive home in a Chevy Silverado, proudly supporting Governor Sports and your automotive needs. Beck Motor Company, 605-224-5912, beck-motors.com.
Welcome back. We're at Riggs High Gym with the Pierre Governors again take on the T-Area Titans. First time ever in high school volleyball, a matchup between these two teams. For all of those on the road this weekend and whenever and wherever you're going, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being a part of a team, reminding us all to buckle up every trip, every time, no matter how far from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Well, I'm Brian Oakland once again. A busy week of high school volleyball plus football wrapping up. It's been an 0-for-3 week so far for the Governors in our broadcast. A couple of volleyball matches, and of course, last night the Governor football team went to Brookings and came away without scoring a single point, 13-0. Brookings with a pair of interception returns for touchdowns. That was all the scoring. Governor defense obviously played well, but the Governor offense for the second game in a row, or at least the second half of last week's game with Watertown, plus last night at Brookings. It's been tough to get some offense generated. And again, the Governors lost 13-0 to fall to 2-2. It's homecoming week really starting today, and that's one thing Coach Kerry Wheelhouse mentioned, because Pierre is off on the volleyball schedule from today until 2 weeks from today when they go to Brandon Valley. So they want to get things started for homecoming week on a winning note, and we'll take a look at the homecoming sports schedule a little bit later on. But that's kind of one of the things that Govs would really like to get things going. They certainly could use a win themselves, but they just kind of want to get a good start to homecoming week in addition to that. With that, we'll take a look around the state of volleyball here as we get going in our Bank West pregame show. Mentioned the Governors, the earlier schedule in the week. Straight set loss to Sioux Falls, Washington Tuesday. Straight set loss to Lincoln down in Sioux Falls on Thursday. T-Area was at Jefferson Tuesday night, but got beaten by the Cavaliers, and then they were at Brandon Valley and lost in straight sets, 25-22. Good set there, but 25-17, 25-15. Brandon Valley continues to play better volleyball of late. And also last night, Sioux Falls, Jefferson, and Roosevelt went to Rapid City Central, and Stevens both get 3-set victories against their Rapid City counterparts last night. So coming into today, the power ratings and the records of teams in Class AA include Sioux Falls, Jefferson at 5-0. They're the top overall power rated team. Harrisburg, the two-time defending champion, now rises up to number 2. They got a win over Huron on Thursday night, and they are 7-0. Still the second power-rated team behind Jefferson. Washington at 6-1 is number 3. Now Roosevelt up to number 4 at 7-4. So the top 4 teams are all from Sioux Falls in the metro area. Watertown with a 7-4 mark. They did apparently suffer a loss the other night. I thought they were 7-3. Now they're 7-4. But Watertown, they lost to O'Gorman in 5 sets on Tuesday night. O'Gorman moves up to number 6 at 6-2. Then Aberdeen Central 5-3. And earlier in the week, the Golden Eagles were as high as number 3. In fact, last week, I think they were number 2. But now at the 5-3 mark, they're the 7th power-rated team. Spearfish comes in at number 8 with a 10-5 record. Then Brookings, Sioux Falls, Lincoln up to 10 after their win over the Governors on Thursday night. Brandon Valley, after their win over T-Area Thursday, sets at number 11 with a 5-5 record. Rapid City Central, then Stevens are 12-13. Huron passed the Governors. It was Huron in 14, Pierre in it's Huron 14, Pierre 15, both with 4-5 records, but a loss to Harrisburg for Huron on Thursday night weighed more than a loss to Sioux Falls Lincoln for Pierre. So they flip-flopped numbers there, and Pierre is kind of hanging in the balance in the top 16. Douglas is the 16th power-rated team, 4-10. Then it's Yankton, Mitchell, T-Area in the 19th spot. Sturgis Brown behind them at 2-10. T-Area once again 0-8. The last team in Class AA still looking for their first win of the season. They've got to feel confident coming into today. I'm sure they know Pierre hasn't been playing very good volleyball of late, and they seem to be struggling, certainly. So T-Area thinks this could be a very competitive match, and I certainly would not disagree with that. And we mentioned the Governor's going to have to play well here today. In addition to this one, Pierre with T-Area, O'Gorman is playing at Brookings today. Jefferson and Roosevelt are still out in Rapid City. It's Jefferson at Stevens, Roosevelt at Rapid City Central today. Next action on Tuesday. Again, the Governors are off for 2 weeks after today's match, but T-Area will host Watertown in their next matchup, and that will be on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, Mitchell goes to Brookings. Huron plays up at Aberdeen Central. Brandon Valley will go to Sioux Falls Roosevelt. It'll be Washington hosting Harrisburg in a great matchup there. Yankton plays host to Sioux Falls Lincoln. Jefferson goes to O'Gorman, another good matchup in the big town. And Sturgis and Spearfish get their rivalry going again out west on Tuesday. That's the state of volleyball in our Bank West pregame show. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll chat with head coach Kerry Wheelhouse of the Pierre Governors in our Keys to Success segment from Central Dakota Eye Care. That's next. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building, the garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
This is Coach Scott Nye from your Pierre Governors and the team at Ranky Gray Wealth Management, where we focus on coaching something just as important, your finances. Everyone needs guidance through life's key financial decisions and challenges, not to mention the opportunity to feel confident that their retirement strategy will help them pursue the lifestyle they've dreamed about. As you're looking for the right team to assist you, we're right up the street and ready to provide you the help that can make all the difference. Contact our Pierre office today by visiting rankygray.com.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. All available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Yo, Keys to Success is the Pierre Governors wrap up a busy week, Tuesday, Thursday, and now Saturday here at home. The matchup against the T-Area Titans. Coach Kerry Wheelhouse with us. Looking back on Thursday, Coach, against Sioux Falls Lincoln, you know, I know you go into that match thinking that's a team you can compete with, and I really thought, and I'm being perfectly honest on this, that I thought your girls came out with a lot of fire and energy, and still Sioux Falls Lincoln, I just think, obviously must have played their best match of the season because it just seemed like they could do no wrong until maybe you got some good things going in that third set. Real good set, but obviously he'd like a start to finish effort here today.
Yeah, we'd like to get off to a start. Yeah, Sioux Falls Lincoln, super quick. Our block was just not reading them. They had switched some stuff up from earlier in the season, switched out to a 6-foot setter, which makes it a little harder on the block. So we really worked on a few things of yesterday at practice and kind of resetting ourselves. So hopefully we can come out today and hit it right away.
You know, and I think Hannah Barron, that number 4 for Lincoln, probably a left-handed attack. She might have been hitting the ball harder than anybody we've seen all year. Do you feel like a left-handed swinger is a little bit difficult or at least different to defend in that case?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but we get to see it in practice. We got 2 lefties on our team, So it's nice to be able to see those guys. But yeah, their quickness of coming off of that side, especially off of a 6-foot setter, just made a little havoc for our blocks.
Yeah, 6-foot setters are big weapons and a lot of fun to watch when they can do it really well, especially when they're as young as they are. Unfortunately,
A lot of that in the metro, but not so much out here in central South Dakota.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day of how we can kind of start developing some of those players younger. Because, we are starting to see a lot of those freshmen, sophomores at some other teams. And so hopefully we can start developing some of our players to kind of come up and get there, a little bit earlier.
All right. Today it's the new kid on the block, T-Area. And this is a team that, is obviously having their struggles. They're kind of like you, a lot of varsity inexperience, but still, I think, like Sioux Falls Lincoln, when you're playing in that metro and playing those teams, there's a lot of good players out there. They just haven't quite put it together.
Yeah, coming up as the first year in AA, it's a bit different, a bit of a struggle to play with them and figure out that quickness to the game that we have at the AA level. So I think they'll get better as the season goes along, and so we're looking forward to playing them today and seeing what we can get done.
What have you seen from their movements and things like that, and how they approach, how they attack, and what kind of rhythm they get together?
Well, so far we've seen, they do change up their hitting quite a bit, so you never know what's kind of coming across the net, so it's not all the same all the time, so that's just going to really keep us on our toes.
All right, but I think if you can get that block going again, which is kind of where your defense starts, obviously first pass is always key too.
Yep, first pass, get that block, get those touches so that we can help our back row a little bit more and closing up those gaps. So I'm going to try a few different things. Going to have some different players in the game today, so hopefully we can keep it going.
One thing we talked about too in keys to success the other night was go out and play with confidence. And like I said, I saw fire and energy, but I hope that the confidence didn't take a hit with the way that one went.
No, they're pretty good about bouncing back, and we had a really good practice last night, and then had a team dinner, so we got to have some team bonding and just kind of reset ourselves for it. So we had a lot of fun in practice yesterday, really competitive practice, so hopefully they can come back and use that to their advantage.
And your schedule has you off for 2 whole weeks after this one, so definitely I know you want to go out with a bang a little bit here and just enjoy a good showing here today.
Yeah, especially kickoff to homecoming week. So hopefully we got a pretty good crowd already. So hopefully we can start the week off with a win and kind of change that around, get the homecoming week off to the right start.
All right, Coach. Best of luck today. All right.
Thank you.
That's Kerry Wheelhouse, the head coach of the Pierre Governors. Coach's comments and keys to success are sponsored by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. We did have a chat. We did have a chat with head coach Rachel Lord of the T-Area Titans, but she was a little road weary today after a long bus trip and didn't feel like getting on the microphone, but we still had a good conversation about where her team is right now. But once again, and Coach Wheelhouse touched on it as far as T-Area is concerned. But the one thing about it, AA team, the first year for T-Area in AA, they've been Class A, and they've played some Metro teams, some very good Class AA competition the last few years, but not AA time in and time out in it. And as this T-Area team lost 7 seniors from a year ago, the one thing that they're very similar in the Governors is that they're pretty much their entire roster rolled over as far as starters. They don't have a lot of varsity experience coming into this season, and as a result, I think they're still trying to get their rotation set and their proper chemistry and the rhythm that they've got. Coach Rachel Lord, like Coach Kerry Wheelhouse, a first-year head coach at the high school level for the T-Area Titans. So a lot of varsity inexperience and still trying to adjust to the overall speed of the AA game on a consistent basis. And that's some of the things that has T-Area still struggling to find their first victory of the season. But I will say this, kind of like Sioux Falls Lincoln, if you play in that Metro Conference consistently and a lot more than everybody else, playing a lot more of the higher quality upper echelon teams is only going to make you better. And the more you see it, the more you experience it, the better you will become. It's just the nature of high school sports. I think T-Area is going to be poised for a good showing here today if they come out and get a good start. And I think that's why the Pierre Governors need to get out and get a good start today. All part of Keys to Success that are brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. Starting lineups are coming up next. We've actually only got about a minute in our pregame countdown, so let me give you the starters as we'll assume them to be for the Pierre Governors. Starting at setter is Ellie Browers, the 5'7" senior, along with Sloan Waldron, 5'7" and a junior. Setting up for hitters, including Kira Gossman, a 5'7" senior on the outside, J.C. Bauer, the 5'10", senior outside hitter. Addison Soma will be in there too, hitting and setting, a 5'9 senior up front. And Campbell Cronin, the 5'11 senior. Govs would love to get her going from start to finish today. Along with Ava Swenson, Hadley Hart, Savannah Fullerton. We'll see who else gets in there today, as Coach Wheelhouse mentioned. Some different people will see the floor here this afternoon. Grace Hanton is the libero, the 5'8 senior. The Governors are 4-5, head coached by Carrie Wheelhouse, assisted by Chloe Kaiser, Kim Byerly, and Peyton Gall. And was also assisted by Jamie McIntaffer the other night in Sioux Falls as well. We'll give you the T-Area Titans starters after a 2-minute timeout. We've also got the game officials coming up as we continue with our Bank West pregame show. You're listening to Governor Volleyball, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Did you know 16 million Americans suffer from dry eye? Hi, this is Dr. Nick Marso of Central Dakota Eye Care. Along with providing comprehensive eye exams evaluating vision and health of your eyes, we now offer IPL dry eye treatments. OptiLight IPL is a new innovative light therapy treatment for dry eye and is FDA approved. Also available at our clinic are dry eye products and supplements. Call us today, 224-6128 for more information and to schedule an appointment. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use the mobile app Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule due to weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Anthem on the trumpet. Riggs High senior Bryce Bowman here today. National anthem. In the middle of starting lineups, we gave you the Governors. Starters are brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Let's meet the visiting T-Area Titans. Starting at center will be a 5'3 junior, Ava Opland for T-Area. Setting up for hitters who will include Anna Bindi, a 5'7 junior on the outside. Anaya Connors, a 5'9 junior outside hitter. Also Remington Picard, a 5'10 sophomore, hitting from either middle or outside. Kaya Haynes is a right side specialist, but she'll come in at just 5'4". She is a senior and a freshman middle hitter and right side specialist, hitting as well as Chloe Christensen. Callie Boom is the libero, a 5'4 senior. So the Titans will come in here with Bindi, Connors, Picard, Haynes, Opland, and Christensen, along with Boom, the primary defensive specialist in the off-colored jersey. T-Area is 0-8 on the season, their first season in Class AA. Their head coach is Rachel Lord, assisted by Jordan Rohrbach, Lexi Hansen, Brittany Hutt, and Carson Quigley. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Our game officials are also another starting lineup. We'll give those to you. The Law on the Court is sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Division of Consumer Protection. Today's game officials are Nick Huntemer and Stephanie Jetland at the net. Jason Stanglin and Callie Reimers will be in the corners as line judges. Those are your game officials. Thanks to them for doing what they do, and thanks to them for being our Law on the Court. Let's hear from the AG's office, Consumer Protection Division, and from Comtech. We'll serve it up next. This is Governor Volleyball.
Every day, you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax return, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank or credit card account numbers, social security numbers, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think someone has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. Comtech has your technology solutions. Check out their showroom located right off the truck route on Irwin Street. Come in and see what you've been missing. A large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security, and telecommunication systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. Wishing all athletes the best of luck in today's competition. Comtech. Come see what you've been missing.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. Brian Oakland with play-by-play as once again William Wilson running the show in studio. Jordan Lutmer on camera for Live Ticket. Watch this game as well as hear it on drgnews.com and the River 92.7 page. Our Comtech opening serve is put in play by Ava Swenson and the Pierre Governors from left to right as you watch this one on our web stream. T-Area got a slide play set up, but the Governors send it back. Now an outside hit and a good dig by Swenson in the back row to keep it off the floor. Titans will go short this time. A little tapper is over, and this time the Governors unable to keep it in play. Anna Bindi, who was dug out the first time, pulls the string and gets the tap kill this time. And the T-Area Titans start with the first points of the afternoon. Bindi will rotate to serve. Once again, your opening serve brought to you by Comtech, communication and electronic sales and service on the lower truck bypass in Pierre. But Pierre comes right back and bumps that spike, and a good return of serve. Ellie Brower's setting up, and once again, Campbell Cronin. This is what you love to see if you're a Governor fan. Cronin can get up high, gets a sharp angle down. She takes this one from the middle to the back right corner, and Pierre will counter, and a 1-1 tie. Every serve, of course, resulting in a point for one of our two teams here today. Ellie Browers goes right side on her opening serve of the day. Governors get a block on the return attack. Kira Gossman goes down the left sideline, but there to defend is Claire Hank, a back row specialist who comes in off of the rotation. And again, Hank, the target this time, but Campbell Cronin will get this one to go. And the Governors score two in a row and lead 2-1. So Hank, a 5'4" senior, on in the back line for the Titans. Here's Browers from the service line, but this one stays low and into the net. We're tied at 2-2. Just underway. High school volleyball. Your official home of the Governors, River 92.7, drgnews.com. Actually, this is Bindi serving now. I'm not sure who it was before that. I could have sworn it was number 5, but it was not. Maybe it was Claire Hank who came in to serve earlier. Meanwhile, Pierre is denied, but the Titans will set up. Anaya Connors, the 5'9" junior, from her left side, but she'll go cross court and miss wide. So a one and done here for T-Area. And Pierre back on top. 3 serving 2. Grace Hanton checking out of the back line. We'll be back in there before too long. T-Area, free ball's the return of serve here, but the first touch by Swenson close to the net. A good job by Browers to keep it alive. It's cleared away by Pierre, and now the tapper from the back row. Swenson almost overruns it on her dive, and it's Connors who will get the kill here. And the Governors have to settle for a one and done. I think I saw number 4 for Pierre, Allie Keys. There she is. Allie is in. really for the first time this year, Coach Kerry Wheelhouse mentioned there will be other people out on the floor for the Governors here today. This is Gossman with a little palm attempt, but no good as it comes up short at the net. And T Area will take the lead at 4-3 with a service point. Remington Picard, the 5'10 sophomore, will bring it from right to left. Straight up the middle, played by Browers. A bump pass from Lola Keenholz, who's in there for an early entrance today. Connors swings, that's off the net. An easy play for Browers. Now Keenholz with a pass, and Keys hits it away, but T Area will be able to come right back, and it's Connors again. Off the block and reaching back is Kira Gossman, but was not able to keep that in play. Connors has back-to-back kills. T Area has a 5-3 lead early on. Picard served it off. Here we'll get a tap out by Gossman. Here's a block over on the left side. Good job to keep it in play by the Titans. Pierre will have to play on. Browers out to Gossman again, and this one through the block, and it is down. It's a good redirect by Kira Gossman. We've seen some officials who might not have let that go. I thought it could have been construed as a lift, but the Govs will take it, even though they gave up 3 in a row to go down 5-3. They're trailing 5-4, and Hadley Hart on to serve, and the lefty puts a good line drive across. Callie Boom unable to get a good play on it, and this is the first ace of the afternoon, and it goes to the 5'6 junior, Hadley Hart, from the left side of the line, but she got one to go. She'll give one back here. The next one goes long, and we've got a 6-5 ball game. T Area leading. Ava Opland, primary setter, back to serve now. Hanton gets a good pass up to Lola Keenholz. Good shot, J.C. Bauer, left side. So Keenholz getting an opportunity to do some setting here. And she'll get the set assist. J.C. Bauer with her first kill. And we tie at 6-6. Here is Waldron to serve. Left to right. The Governors in home white. T Area returning right to left. They're wearing navy with gray sleeves, gold numbers. I like the color scheme for the Titans. Here's a Boom clear away from the back row. This is Waldron setting out to Browers. Good shot, but a nice dig by Opland. Now Pierre has to dive, and a good job to keep this one alive. Shove it away. That is Grace Hanton. Now coming back from the middle. Little tapper over. Browers with a chance to set up Bauer. But that is a double hit on the set attempt. A rare miss in set mechanically by Ellie Browers. That was a great volley from both teams, but unfortunate that that's how it came to an end. 7-6, Titans lead. This is Connors to serve. She'll sail one long. First miss in serve by T Area as we trade side outs. We were tied at 5, tied at 6, now tied at 7. Hanton is back to serve. This is a lob across. Boom plays it from low up to Opland. She'll leave it there. Chloe Christensen, who just tapped it away. Now Bauer will swing and score. J.C. Bauer. As much as the Governors need Campbell Cronin to have a big game, Campbell is still in there. J.C. Bauer starting her run through the front line. She's also got to play some big points and big minutes. Here's an ace by Hanton. Actually more of a misplay by T Area, but they really didn't get a play. So I'll give Hanton the ace this time, and Pierre has their first 2-point lead early on here in set number 1. 9-7, home team leading. As Boom plays this one, Opland leaves it to the back row, and an adjustment by Connors. Tried to clear it away, but feet on the floor, and she'll hit it a little long. And now 10 serving 7. You're trying to build some momentum here. Hanton again. Played out to Connors. Opland goes cross court with the set. This time Kaya Haynes clears it out. Now Bauer goes cross court but misses. Just a little bit wide by J.C. Bauer. That'll be a third hitting error for the Governors. Chloe Christensen checking out. Her spot rotates to the back line, and Callie Boom The libero will take over from there. Browers will set to the back row. Sloan Waldron clears it away from there. T-Area sets up in system here. Good shot left side. Now Browers gets the second touch. T-Area plays it well. And Hadley Hart with a great effort, but it is the Titans who will get the point here. Anna Bindi will give her the kill, and it's 10-9. I really thought that Ellie Browers had the point with a left-handed hook, but one of the Titans got underneath it very well and very quickly. Here's a block touch up front. Little push by Campbell Cronin that'll work for a Governor kill. And they will maintain an 11-9 lead. First rotation complete. Bauer and Hart checking out. Rotating back now is Ava Swenson. In for J.C. Bauer, if I'm not mistaken. Swenson tries to hook one to the back left corner, but that one is wide and out of bounds. Governors served a lot better as far as service misses were concerned Thursday night at Sioux Falls Lincoln, but so far now 3 misses in serve here today. But T-Area will return the favor on a miss by number 9, Kaya Haynes. Browers' turn. Governors lead by 2. We're at 12-10 as we approach the halfway mark of game number 1 here at Riggs High. Browers is across. Boom, it stays with the pass in the back row and a left side attack. But Ava Opland getting up high. Unfortunately, it goes long. And a third error for T-Area, helping the Governor cause as they lead by 3 for the second time today. But Browers, another long serve. I would suggest right now, if you're the Governors, you've got to, you've been given some help. A few misses here by the Titans. You're also making some of your own breaks. It's time to quit giving points away and keep those serves in play as best you can. Here's Gossman on a free ball in the return of the Titans serve, and a quick set in the middle, but mistimed, and Remington Picard whiffs. And that one will stay in the net. So it's back to Pierre. Once again, they lead 14-11. Here's Cronin to serve. That one comes left side, and too much to handle for Hava Larson, a 5'7" junior, who had just checked in. Cronin with an ace, the third of the day for Pierre. So now 15-11, biggest lead of the first set for the Govs. Cronin goes back to Larson, and she got eaten up on that one as well. And Coach Rachel Lord will ask for a timeout. First one issued to the Titans here in game number 1 as Pierre has opened up a 5-point lead. Timeouts in our broadcast are brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling. Let's pause for 30 seconds, and we're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Marketing partners who include Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Capital City Campus, Anderson Rumsa Dental, American Bank and Trust, and All Around Graphics in Pierre, your Pierre Sports marketing partners. Here come the Titans, returning with a much better system, but Ava Swenson digs. And then out to Kira Gossman with a good setup. The Governors will get a one-handed tap kill. I believe that was Lola Kenols back in there who will get the assist. Once again, Pierre with 6 assists to go along with 7 kills here in game number 1. It's 17-11. And a kill in the middle here for T-Area and Remington Picard. As that one was blocked by Allie Keys. Allie hit it back into the net and then had to double hit it as well. Here with a couple of 4-point rallies to help them now to a 5-point lead. But here's an ace for T-Area as Remington Picard gets one out of the reach of Grace Hinton. Now back-to-back points for the Titans, and they're within 4 again, 17-13. Picard up the middle this time. Browers will play it to Keenholz. And Gossman taking a bigger swing this time, but this one will miss a little bit long. 17-14. T area with 3 in a row. A 6-point deficit cut in half as Browers will get one to the middle. Keenholz set up to set again. Out to Gossman. This dig is coming right back at him, and the Governors were not ready for that. Picard with the dig on the Gossman attack. But once again, it falls fair in Governor territory. And that's a dig turned into a kill. Here's a swing in the middle, and Allie Keys will score her first varsity point for the Governors. That was 4 in a row for T area. Cut it back within 2. Now Pierre with the point makes it a 3-point edge. Again, it's 18-15. We're in the first. Playing to 25, and of course the best 3 out of 5. Here in this afternoon's contest, Hadley Hart on to serve, but this one goes long. 5 service errors for the Governors. Certainly helping the T area cause here. 18-16, Ava Opland serves again. And that one just across, and a good job by Hart to get to it. Kept alive by Keys, then cleared by Browers. Now free ball coming back from T area, but a good swing on that free ball from Anea Connors. Cleared out the same way by J.C. Bauer. Connors on the attack this time. Hart digs. It's up into the rafters. Hanton has it from there and then cleared away by Keys up front. Little two-hander is over, but Hanton keeps it off the floor. Now Pierre on the attack again. Keys is dug out by Callie Boom. Here's Connors off the net. Nice play by J.C. Bauer. We play on. Hatton clears out for Pierre. Connors is coming with it again, and it's good this time. T area with a good point, and again, another fun, long volley between both teams. Anaya Connors is one who will keep swinging when given the opportunity, though, and the Titans, who were down by 6, 1 point, 17-11, are back within 1. It's 18-17. Pierre still leading. There's Bauer. Punching one away. Connors wants it back, but the set goes in the wrong direction. And T area with a misplay here. And it'll be a Governor 2-point lead. Here could use a little momentum to try to close out this first set, though. They lead now 19-17. T area seems to be the team that has more things going in their favor here. Claire Hank playing one up. T clears it out. Pierre in system off the net. This is good for Allie Keys. 5th assist to Allie Browers this time, and Pierre with a service point. They open up a 3-point advantage. It's 20 serving 17. From the right side, this one too low for Sloan Waldron. 6 service misses for the Govs. Number that's got to be minimized as we continue here. Connors to serve right to left. She'll step into it. Send it across. Hanton up to Waldron. Here comes a big swing for J.C. Bauer, and that's straight into the block of Chloe Christensen, but that'll stay on the Titan side. And J.C. Bauer finishing that one for the Govs. 4 different Governor hitters have at least 2 kills apiece in this first set. T area free balls it back, and Pierre too much movement on that one, and they give an easy kill to Anna Bindi that I'm sure Bindi was not expecting at all. 21-19. Boom now with the white jersey as the libero for T area. The serve is played back to the net, and Campbell Cronin unable to keep it alive. Browers tried to keep it in play, but a little too close to the net. A serve return error by the Governors, and it's 21-20. T area talked about their ability to compete. They've had a good schedule, but they're still looking for their first win of a match this season. They'll get a Bindi kill. The Governor block was there, but it bounces upward and outward. Out from behind, that is. Bindy's fourth kill. We are tied at 21-21. T area with 3 in a row. Boom. Back to Hart. Here comes Cronin on the move. Punches it out of there, but Bindy will stay on the floor to return it back to Pierre. Waldron setting up outside Bauer, and it's good. J.C. Bauer with a big point for the Governors here as they try to take the lead back. In fact, they do at 21, or make it 22, serving 21. Rotating. Bauer out of the front. Swenson in her place. Hart is out of the back line. Kira Gossman back in up front for the Govs. Swenson. Serves become a little bigger each time now. On the move, roll shot. Easy play here for Remington Picard. The Governors just leaving too many holes open on that play. She could have gone either down the line or to the back corner, it looked like. And there would have been sizable openings either way. 22 serving 22. A tie here so far in game number 1, but the Governors do it again. They get a good setup. Waldron to Browers. Well timed with Campbell Cronin, who hammers it home in the back right corner. Pierre back in front again. 23-22. Browers' turn to serve. No, that's low and in the net. Yet another service miss by the Governors. I think Pierre offensively has played the better set, but factor the serves in, and then it's a completely different story. They have had their struggles. There's a good keep alive and a back set this time from Browers to Cronin, coming with it on the right side. As that'll lead up the digger. And it is 23-20, make it 24-23. Cronin to serve for the game. Game point here for the Govs. Christensen takes a swing, and again, the Governor block does not keep it in play. Instead, it goes up and over everybody else on the Pierre side. And Chloe, check it, that was Remington Picard with kill number 4, 24-24, as we trade side outs. Keenholz, set goes across to T area, but they'll return it right back. Browers to Keenholz in front of the 10-foot line. Gossman covered up by Claire Hank. Now Connors on the outside left. It's good on the near side, out of the reach of Swenson, and it's T area now with game point. Pierre will take a quick timeout here. This is actually their first of the first set, 25-24 T area. And they could try to finish off the first set after this Coca-Cola timeout. 30 seconds. We're back with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
With medical.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Now it's a chance for T area to finish it off out of the Coca-Cola timeout, but Remington Picard will miss at the tape. That one hit the top of the net, but it would not go across. Now we've got a 25-25 tie. Expected a pretty competitive match, and that's exactly what we've gotten so far here in game number 1. Hadley Hart's turn to serve, and this will be an ace. A set attempt for Opland, and it goes through her hands. Hart's got a lot of smoke on the serve. Pierre has struggled in serve with 8 misses. Or 7 rather, but they do have 5 aces. Now game point number 2. Connors will get a two-hander over and down out of the reach of the diving Grace Hanton. Anaya Connors with kill number 5. And again, we've traded 2 points at a time here lately. 26-26, Opland to serve. Hanton retreating, she'll get it up to Lolakinos. Here's J.C. Bauer, the big swing, a block or a dig back to the net, and T area able to get it across. Tapped back by Allie Keys. Now Connors, two-hander will not clear. And it stays on the T area side. She tried to put a little finesse on it, tried to be a little perfect with it, and just didn't quite make it there. Substitution for T area, Claire Hank out. Still in the back row, Kaya Haynes. Pierre has the rotation, though, and they have game point number 3. It's 27-26 in favor of the Governors. Waldron serves it away, played up front to Oppland. Connors has to stay on the floor with it. Hart will get it to Waldron. Now a two-hand push by Bauer, no good. Christensen punches it back. Waldron back set this time to Ellie Brewers. And that one is dug up. Here's Connors again, left side. It's good for T area. 27-27. How far will we go in this opening set? Here between two teams starved for a win. Obviously, T area more hungry for a victory. Question is, do the Governors want it more? Early on, and a misplay by Hanton on the serve. Back to Waldron, a little too close to the net, but not close enough to tap it over. A service return error, and T area has their second set point. Hanton comes up for this lob from Connors. One-hander over by Bauer. Oppland off of the dig, sets Connors up. The Governors can let it go. That one goes a little bit long. Boy, this is a lot of fun here in game number 1, 28-28. Another tie. Ties and lead changes. We should be keeping track of those, but I'm not. I may add them up when I can. A little bit later on, Christensen had a good shot, but the Governors were able to defend and get it back to the Titan side. Here's Bindi, left side, no good. That's low and into the net. Titans have 8 hitting errors. Now it's Pierre with a 29-28 lead, and I think their 4th opportunity to close out this first set. If not their 5th, it's Hanton serving. Pierre up by 1. Of course, you got to win by 2. A tapper is back. Bauer will get it to Waldron. Then she gets it back off the block, but there is Callie Boom. Kept alive by Oppland. Back to Connors. Clears away from the back row. Now a chance for Bowers. Blocked at the net. T area keeps it alive. Christensen got it back. Then cleared back by Campbell Cronin. Here comes Connors again off the net. Punch dig over. It's out of bounds. A good effort by Hanton, but it's Anaya Connors who scores again. And even 30 isn't going to be enough to win this first one. 29-29. This is the first time we've seen a set go this long in a Governor game. I think they had one against Rapid City Central early in the season. At any rate, timeout on the floor, I believe, called by T area. We'll come back in a 29-all tie, but a 30-second Coke break. You're back, and we're back with more Governor Volleyball.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Here we're knotted up 29-29. The Governors returning the Callie Boom serve. They don't get much on it. Now T area gets it out to Anna Bindi. She is dug up by Sloan Waldron. J.C. Bauer blocked, but down on the T area side. And the Governors will get the advantage once again as Bauer picks up her 5th kill here in this opening set. Now 30-29. One and done for T area. Bauer out. Now Ava Swenson back in to serve. Match point number, I'm calling it number 6 for Pierre. Here in this opening set, Connors at the first place. She gets it back and attacks from the back row. A dig for Swenson. A good job by Waldron to keep it away from the net, but it's back to T area. Oppland to Christensen, and it's good. T area battles back even again. 30-30. Chloe Christensen, I believe that was, with the kill. Actually, they gave it to Remington Picard, number 7. She's got 5 along with Anaya Connors. I actually have Connors with 7 myself. Anyway, we move on. Gossman with a hot shot, but boom, sends it up into the ceiling area. And she'll get a long bat bump back to the Govs. Big swing here, and it's Cronin again from Ellie Brewers. CC with her 6th kill to lead Pierre 31-30. Brewers back to serve. She needs to get one across here, and it is. Played by Boom. It'll go up to Claire Hanks, setting now. Picard stays on the floor to tap it back. Waldron to Cronin. Finally, this first game is in the books on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. The Governors 32 and the T-Area Titans 30. That's a fun start here to a fun afternoon of volleyball. We'll probably expect more of the same, but the Governors strike first in game number 1. And that's the score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, 32-30 in the first. We'll add up the stats. We'll come back after a 2-minute break. We go to game number 2 next. This is Governor Volleyball and your official voice for the...
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Pierre did have a 5-1 advantage in service aces. Oddly enough, no ace blocks in that set. It was all otherwise just based on service errors and hitting errors and things like that to score as far as points being scored. And to begin this second match, the Governors actually were not in the proper rotation. And I guess they kind of laughed that one off. That turns into an error for Pierre. And the first point on the Comtech opening serve of game 2 to the Titans. Claire Hank serving, the 5'4" senior, played up by Pierre. Waldron gets the pass back, but she can only palm it away from the back row. Now coming up with it, Picard is blocked. And we've got whistles
but Pierre was in the net. Was that not sure what happened there. I have to think it was a net violation, but then they showed the number 2, which was Ava Swenson. If she was the one in the net from the back row, that would be interesting. Meanwhile, Pierre comes back, bumps set spike this time. Ellie Browers setting up Campbell Cronin, who had 7 kills, including the last 2 in that first set. So Pierre has game 1 with that 32-30 win. Now it's 1 serving 2. Ava Swenson serves first for the Governors. Here comes Picard. There is an ace block. Campbell Cronin was mentioning in that recap of game 1, there were no block points put up by either team, but now Cronin was probably the most adept at that on the Governor front line, able to get one to go. Swenson in a 2-2 tie. Connors back to the net, and an easy play here for Cronin, who will crush it back home. Misplay there in the return of serve by the Titans. And Pierre, who spotted T area the first 2, has a 3-2 lead now, second set. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play. Glad to have you with us here on a Saturday afternoon. It's Connors swinging from the back row once again. They do use her quite a bit, front row or back row. Anaya Connors, who had 7 kills to lead the Titans unofficially in that first game, but Pierre with 4 in a row now, and they lead 4-2. Anna Opland will take the first one, pass it over to Hank, and she'll leave this one with Remington Picard. And T area back on the board with a 4-3 score. Dana Larson will serve off the bench for T area. This one a lob across. Hanton gets to it to put it up to Browers. Outside left, Gossman dug back, and then the second touch over. That's a set kill for Claire Hank. We've got a 4-4 tie. Hank ready to go again. Right to left. T area in Navy. That one goes down the left side. It's an ace misplayed by Swenson. Claire Hank with a set kill, then an ace coming right back. And now T area scoring 3 in a row, and they lead 5-4. Second set here at Riggs High Gym. Hank misses this time. Quick station break. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. River 92.7, KGFX FM, and K296FI Pierre. Arrive alive. Don't text and drive.
We're at Riggs High Gym. It's 5-5 as Ellie Browers serves for the Governors. No play out of that for T area. Give Browers an ace. That'll be the 6th of the afternoon for Pierre. And again, they had their serving mishaps in that first set, but here, really, I think serving-wise, they did get those serves in when they needed them most. As Ellie Browers will get another ace here in that first game that went 32-30. It really, everything cleaned up for Pierre once they hit 20 points. I don't think they had any more service misses after they had scored their 20th point of that first set. And, of course, they went all the way to 32. So it definitely got better. Hopefully, for Pierre's sake, it stays that way. They get a good block on the first attack here. Coming out, Addison Soma. Our first look at Addie out on the right side today. Soma dives. Actually, Browers dives, digs it back over, and Connors wanted to hammer it back to the Pierce side, but it comes up short, and it stays in the net. Another 4 in a row here for the Pierre Governors. 8-5, Browers is in play. They'll play it up to Hank. This one is off the net, and there was a touch by Pierce, so this will be a kill for Anaya Connors. 8-6. It was 2 for the Titans, 4 for the Governors, 3 for the Titans, 4 for the Governors. Now a rally point makes it 8-6. T area serving it away to Pierre. Swenson with the first pass to Ellie Browers. Cross-court attempt. Actually was good. I think down if that was Gossman or if it's Soma. Kind of hard not to give a kill, but it was a net violation is what was called. So I guess we'll go with the error this time for T area 9-6 as Cronin goes hot up the near sideline on the serve. Free ball back. Swenson sets it to Browers, who sets it out back to Swenson, or Soma rather, and Addie Soma misses the shot. Meanwhile, Connors ended up under the net over on the pole near the ladder. But there's no whistle or no infraction on that. Now T area with Opland serving, misses one low and into the net. 10-7, Pierre with a lead here in the second as Pierre will make their rotations. And they're bringing in Alexis Schleckaway, a 5'7 junior, on to serve for the first time. Schleck goes up the near side. That'll be played up to Opland. A little tapper over. Pancake was there for Hanton, but she hits it to the pole on the far side. And Anaya Connors gets another little tap kill. I've got her with 9 kills, 7 in the first. The official board has her with 7 overall, which would include 2 in this game. First pass out to Soma this time. Cleared away by Allie Keys, who got into that first game. And here she is in game number 2. Pierre gets it back. Keys swings again, and it's good. Allie with her 3rd kill now. Had 2 in the first. Here 1 in the second. 11-8 Governors. Soma serves, the senior, up the near side, and that one will be an ace. First pass stayed in the back row. Connors tried to run it down, got a hand on it, but hits it up into the bleacher section. T area, by the way, props to them for the contingency they brought here on a Saturday afternoon. They've got a lot of people making the long trip. 12-8. Governors lead the second. Soma will give one back. She hits that one hard up the near sideline. Soma out. Waldron will check back in. And again, Coach Wheelhouse has played a little bit with the rotation a little here today for the Governors. Bauer with a hang time hack away, and a double hit is called here on the Titans. So Pierre will get another point. Lots of hang time from J.C. Bauer. It seemed like she hung in the air for quite a while. Side out back to Pierre. Hanton serves. Libero to Libero. Boom, first with the first play up. Picard will hit it away. And the dig here by Schleckaway is back to the net, but Waldron can't run it down, and that is Remington Picard with a 7th kill of the day. Trading side outs again, but Pierre has a bit of a cushion. 13-10. Claire Hanks serving. About halfway through for Pierre in game number 2. Pierre won the first one, 32-30. Schleckaway hits one across. Feet on the floor. Connors played it up. They'll get it out to Kendall Waltner, a 5'7 sophomore who's on for the first time today. Here is J.C. Bauer. Bauer scores a kill through the block, and it's down. It's 14-10. Again, trading side outs. JC has her first of the second set, 6th overall. She checks out. It's Swenson in to serve again. Connors plays it up, but Hank had to run it down over near the scorer's table, and a free ball back to Pierre. Waldron this time for Gossman, and a big swing and a big hit. Pierre Gossman, assisted by Sloan Waldron, and it's 15-10. The Govs trying to open up a bit of a bigger cushion here. Here led by 6. That was their biggest lead in the first set before T area clawed back. And we went a lot of extra points in that first game. Now leading by 5, their biggest in the second set. Nice job to get it across by T area. Opland with the last touch. Here's Connors again from the back row. A side dig attempt by Waldron. Back to the net, but under the net. No good for Pierre, and that's Connors with yet another kill. I'll tell you what, she swings well from the back row. Connors has been a little bit on and off, but consistency aside, I can see why T area continues to use her as a weapon. Serving away here, the Titans. Coming back with it is Gossman. Dug up by
Boom, way up high, and another tapper is good for Connors. Ava Larson will get another service point for T area. 15-12. Pierre leading the second set. Larson goes up the near side. Browers somehow keeps that one in play. Here's Connors hitting out near side, near the ladder, and that one goes long. So again, a bit on again, off again as far as Connors' game is concerned. Here by 4, 16-12. Soma is back in up front. Browers serving. Boom playing it close to the net. Hank keeps it alive. She'll go on the roll shot over far side to Picard, but Remington will hit it long. And another point to Pierre to put their lead back to 5 again. It's 17-12. Brewers with a left hand will miss this time. Couple of misses now in the second game for the Govs. After from 9 feet off the net, just in front of the 10-foot line. That was no good. Connors is good. Soma trying to block, but it's back over and out of bounds on the near side. Connors continues to be fed the ball time and time again. Side out back. Actually, that's a service point for T area. They're within 3. Soma this time is good. That's a couple of lifts for T area. As Brewers feeds to Addison Soma. First kill of the afternoon for Addie, the 5'9" senior. And it's 18-14. Reminds me of an old country song. We won't start singing that just now. We'll wait for karaoke night. Callie Boom sends one away. Little free ball, almost miscommunication. Now Allie Keys gets a good one through the block, and ST area off their own block, trying to keep it alive. They're called for an open-handed lift. And it's 19-14. Keys with her 4th. Cronin serves left to right. Boom, up to Hank. Connors pushes it away, 2 hands. Now punched out by Swenson away from Soma. Here's a block of a push by Keys, but that's over and out of bounds. And that is Ava Opland who scores what'll be a kill. Basically because the Governors were unable to keep that block in play. Next one played up. Soma setting outside. Keys will give Allie a kill. T area was in the net anyway, but the back line unable to make a play on it. It's 20-15. Set number 2. The Governors won the first one 32-30. High scoring affair, of course. Here they lead 20-15, and this one just misses long. That was Gossman with a service opportunity. That one had the top spin. It was coming down. The bottom was falling out of it, but it did just miss by a couple of inches. 20-16 our score in the second. T area will give one back, though. Connors tries to go right side, and that is out of bounds near the Governor bench. 21-16. Soma will get another opportunity in serve. Played by Connors up to Opland. This is Sierra Breck, 5'9" senior, on for the first time. Pierre plays it back. Browers swings. It's off the net. 3 hits, not enough, as T area tries to keep it alive. 22-16. Pierre with 3 to go up 2 sets. That's the quest here. Connors plays this Soma serve. Breck will get one off the block. A good keep alive by Hanton. Soma to the back corner, out of the reach of the diving Callie Boom. And Addie Soma, good court awareness. She's getting probably the advice from the rest of the team as well, but Addie Soma is quite adept at finding the back corners with that 2-hand shove. Now she'll lob a serve that shimmies across the net. 23-16 Pierre. Second set. Now Connors misses in the net. And it's 24-16. 4 in a row run off by Pierre. T area actually still has a couple of timeouts, but Coach Rachel Lord going to let them try to figure this one out. A good serve by Soma. Good reflex by the T Titans. And here as the dig comes back across, it'll be a final kill for Allie Keys, assisted by Ellie Browers, and the Governors score 5 unanswered to win game number 2, 25-16. Over the T area Titans, they lead 2-0. That's the scoring situation on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Now halfway home, 2 down, 1 to go for the Governors. They'll play for the sweep, but we're at halftime, sponsored by Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial on East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. We're back in 2 minutes for the third set. Next, this is Governor Volleyball on River 92.7.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Titan Machinery is actively hiring service technicians to our Case IH team in Highmore, Miller, and Pierre. Whether you are an experienced technician or looking to start your career, Titan has a spot for you. Earn a competitive pay with the potential to make upwards of 6 figures. Titan Machinery offers company HSA and 401k contributions, free single health care, and a generous tool allowance. For more information, log into titanmachinery.com/careers or contact Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer, at 701-356-0130.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods.
Back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Ava Swenson, and just like that, Swenson will bring an ace, as Connors was a step late, and the return is back to the net. No play out of there for the Titans. 1-0 Governors. Here with 10 kills to 9 for T area in that second game. And the Governors back in system here as Waldron leaves this one for Campbell Cronin. Up front, Campbell's got her 10th kill of the afternoon. Pierce seems to be building some momentum now, building confidence as well. T area making a little more frequent mistakes here. It's a team that's still looking for their first victory of the season, but again, and we've seen it from the Governors too. Just basically new experience on the floor, a lack of varsity experience for both teams. There's a miss hit by Anna Bindi, and she'll leave one short, and it's 2-1. But as T area searches for consistency, I think when they have that, they're just like the Govs. They can be a pretty good ball club. They can make a lot of plays, and they're only going to get better from here on out. Certainly their schedule helps out a lot. There was a fingertip touch by the Governors, apparently. And Anna Bindi will score kill number 5. She had 4 in the first set. Didn't play much in that second game. And Bindi is back here in the third set for T area. Serving right to left. Good one across. Hatton will play it up, though. Pierre has another setter in there themselves, and I'm going to have to see who that is. Here's a hot shot for Connors down the left sideline, and Swenson unable to make a play here. 13 kills for Anaya Connors. Actually, Molly Olson is in there. I thought I saw number 10, but it's number 18. Molly, who got into the Lincoln match on Thursday. Setting up Cronin here on the right side. Good dig by Callie Boom. Cleared back out by T area. Now it's Soma across the way. But Gossman's tap is no good. Here it goes away from Connors. Cross-court attempt is wide and out of bounds. T area had a 3-3 tie. Now 4 serving 3. Here come the Governors again. It is Cronin serving from the right side. She'll go down to Connors. Tapped out by T area. Olson will get a set out to Gossman. Cross quarter. It's good. Molly Olson with her first assist. Kira Gossman with her 4th kill. I'll tell you what, the Governors, I think, are learning quite a bit. It was early in the season, and they made a few changes, started playing a little bit better, put some wins together. It's a nice look there by Claire Hank. Second touch is over, and the little set push. Actually, they gave that to Opland. I thought it was Hank in the area. They've got 2 setters on the floor, just like the Govs, but Ryan Munson saw Ava Opland. We'll go with Opland. 5-4. Govs. Here with a tapper away. Here come the Titans from the middle. Chloe Christensen out of the reach of Hanton. She got a hand on it, but it went backward. And Christensen will score her first kill of the afternoon. And we're knotted up in the third set, 5-5. Remington Picard serving just across the net, a perfect ace, as Swenson could not make a play on it from underneath. Remington Picard, second ace of the afternoon. T area with only 3 overall. 6-5, though. The Titans have the lead now. Pierre taps one back on the return of serve. Loose volleyball at the net. Put over by Gossman. Here comes Connors on the way back, and T area will score. 7-5 Titans. They've run off 4 in a row, and a quick timeout here taken by Kerry Wheelhouse and the Pierre Governors. Timeouts again brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling. Grab your favorite Coke product and be back in 30 seconds. We're in the third, and the Governors trying for a sweep this afternoon on River 92.7.
Such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Dano's Marine in Fort Pierre is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer. Some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Evergreen motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pierre and Fort Pierre athletics and events. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Pushing and tipping going on here, but this time Addison Soma will get one to go. Third kill and a side out of that timeout that had T area running up 4 straight to a 7-5 lead. Now 6 serving 7. Gossman back to serve. Kira with a hot shot played by Boom, and then Hannah Larson gets around her to make a play, and a free ball back to Pierre, but they get up in system, and Allie Haynes is able to put one through the block and down into the middle of the Titans side. Service point there for the Governors. They'll try to keep the offense coming. Gossman again. Boom steps in front of Larson that time. Here's Connors clearing with feet on the floor. Gossman made a play on it. Some people were calling out. I don't think it would have been the case. Second touch over by T area. I don't think that was intended, but Hanton has to clear it back with her feet on the floor. Here comes Connors. Hanton jumps for it, but couldn't reach it. Had to make a play on it. That ball was going to come down. Meanwhile, Anaya Connors with kill number 15 on my stat sheet unofficially. We were tied at 7, now 8-7 T area. This is Opland to serve. And Opland in the net. No good. Side out back to Pierre. Soma will serve. Ellie Browers will check in. Molly Olson made a good run through that first rotation of the day for her. Olson, the 5'6" sophomore. 8-8. Soma up the line, and it's good here. Larson with a misplay. Addie Soma's second ace of this set for the Govs. Pierre back in front now, 9-8. Pierre wants a sweep. They haven't had a sweep this year among their 4 victories. Soma sends one back. All 4 victories have been either 4 or 5 sets, 2 of them in 5 with wins over Mitchell and Sturgis. 2 4-set wins over Douglas and Rapid City Central early on this year. Connors serving in a 9-9 tie. Back to Keys. A good one-hander to get it back in play for Boom. T area clears it out. Now J.C. Bauer comes up with a big swing. T area defends that, though. Christensen cleared. Bauer swings again. Dig back over. And it is Waldron to Browers to Bauer again. And this time it's good. J.C. Bauer, 3rd time the charm. Her 7th kill of the afternoon. Browers kept feeding her. And the Governors lead 10-9 as they'll take the serve back again. Keys checking out. Grace Hanton in to serve. Return back to the net. Cronin couldn't put it away. Good job defensively by the Titans that time. Here comes Bauer again with a shot off the net. Opland to Christensen with a bump pass from the middle. Pushed back to Pierre. Here comes Bauer again. There's Boom with a dig. A straight dig that time. Now a block up front. Cronin and Bauer are there as the Titans tried to push it back, and Rachel Lord will take a timeout here for the Titans. J.C. Bauer with a block point. Pierre up 11-9. Looking for the sweep on a Saturday afternoon here at Rigside Gym. A Coca-Cola timeout called by the visiting Titans. And we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the, well, before we go, you got a 1,000. Callie Boom with 1,000 career digs, and the Titans will take a timeout. I believe that is why the Titans took the timeout. They were ready for that. So Callie Boom, the 5'4" senior libero with 1,000 digs as a T area Titan. Now I guess we'll keep it here as time running short in this timeout. 11-9. Governors lead. Governor Volleyball brought to you in part by your Pierre Sports marketing partners, who include Kathy Sonnenschein Properties, Comtech, Delta Dental, First Dakota National Bank, Maher Law Office, Midco, and Floss Dentistry, all in Pierre. Pierre Sports marketing partners. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play. William Wilson in studio. Jordan Lutmer on camera for live ticket. It's been a good one so far for the Governors. They have 2 sets under their belts. And they've got the ball back on their side with an 11-9 lead here in the third. But a ranging dig for Anaya Connors. Now Anna Bindi tries one from the left side, but that'll shoot long. You're leading 12-9. Hope you're getting a good look. Good crowd here. Great travel crowd from T area today. Hopefully we've got a good web presence as well at drgnews.com. and GoGovs.live. Hot shot, Chloe Christensen. A dig for Waldron is back to the net. Pierre couldn't make a play out of that one, and Christensen will get the kill. After 3 straight Governor points, now it's 12-10. Pierre on top. And this time Cronin does not clear. Governors were set up in a good system, but the timing just a little bit off. Cronin had to punch instead of attack, more or less. And Callie Boom of the 1,000 digs serving here. Back set out to the right side. J.C. Bauer dug up by Connors. Bindi will get another opportunity. Two-hander over Bauer and in front of Grace Hanton. It is good. Anna Bindi with 6 kills on the afternoon. Now 3 straight coming back for the Titans, and we're tied again. Up the middle comes Boom. Waldron gets to it. Cronin is blocked, but there's Browers to keep it alive. Back on the Governor's side, and now as Hanton ranges over to her left, she cannot get one pushed back. Miss hits, and it is a T area lead, 13-12. Boom serving again. She continues to come up short, and now a block of the second touch as Browers tried to set it back over. Remington Picard is there. First ace block for T area. And already the second timeout being used by the Govs here in the set number 3. T area leads 14-12. We take a 30-second break. We're back after this Coca-Cola timeout. You're listening to Governor Volleyball.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
That moment. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
We're in the third. The Pierre Governors are trying for a 3-game sweep, which could be the first time on the season. If they can pull that off, they'll have to come from behind, even though we've got anybody's ball game here in the third. J.C. Bauer on the right side, making a quick swing, but this one goes long. As that sailed upward and outward, now 15-12. T leading here as Cronin backs off the net. Alexis Schleckaway coming up, but miscommunication, and Callie Boom placed that one perfectly. Her first ace. Looking back up my scoring tally, I don't believe T Area's had a lead bigger than 1 or 2 points all afternoon. Now they've got a 4-point advantage here in the third. Schleckaway pushes one back from the back row. Free ball. Here's Picard, blocked by Campbell Cronin. The ace block for CC, and the Governors will get the serve back after 7 in a row scored by T Area. Certainly with the momentum on their side right now. See if the Govs can get it back. There is no game like volleyball that has bigger momentum swings, maybe even the tough ones to get back. And Ava Swenson serving, it'll go long. I'm not so sure she didn't have a foot on the service line anyway. So Pierre gives one back, and it's still a 4-point Titan lead. Here is Bindi to serve from right to left. Away, up to Browers. Hot shot, Cronin, and it's good. Campbell Cronin with 11 now. That wasn't Bindi serving, that was Kaya Haynes, 5'4" senior. She'll check out. Claire Hank back in, the 5'4" senior setter. 17-14, T Area leads. Game number 3, Browers serve, return back right to Cronin in the middle. And Cronin able to hammer this one home. Molly Olson getting serves here for the first time today. Connors plays this one up. Hank has to run it down, and then a punch or a push. Feet on the floor, swing by Bindi, and this one goes long. Pierce suddenly back within 1. 16 serving 17. Molly Olson, good knuckle action on that one. Opland will play it up high. Connors will take the set, swing from the back row. And as Gossman starts to run out of room, can't keep it alive, and Aya Connors will score. Number 16 unofficially today. She leads all scorers in this match, 18-16. Pierre with a little momentum back. But a net serve by Anna Bindi goes across and finds its way down. That's an ace for the Titans. Their third of this game, 5th of the afternoon. 19-16. Up the middle, Bindi goes left side, near side this time, played by Swenson. Molly Olson to Campbell Cronin, but it's blocked back. Then Olson kept it alive nicely. Here's a punch up in the air by Swenson. A lot of scrambling for the Governors, but they got it away. Now they get it back on a free ball. Hanton to Olsen. Gossman with a big swing, but the block defends for the Titans. Now Bacard hits one back on a light one. Soma bump pass to Gossman. That's also defended. Connors has to stay on the floor. She'll clear away again. Swenson over to Soma. Now Hanton, that's too long. Not enough system for the Govs. They had their chances, but first touches are just a little bit off from time to time. Hadley Hart will check in place of Ava Swenson. And it's 20-16. The Titans lead by 4 again. Olsen takes the first pass, leaves it with Cronin. Didn't get much on that one from the right side. Connors stays on the floor. Two-hand tap over. Olsen is over, and it's down. Molly Olsen, the backup setter. She's actually the 4th setter for the Governors. But she gets one to go in the campfire. And it's 17 serving 20. Big point for the Governors. I can't imagine they want anything less than a 3-game sweep here, but T-Area's got other ideas. A good pass and a good set and a good swing here. Bump set spike. That's Connors with her 5th in the set. 17 in the game. In the match, rather. 21-17. Titans lead. Bacard serves from the middle to Hadley Hart. A little bit over on the Governor left side, far side. Cleared back, but not with much, and this will be a kill for Ava Opland, rather. Governor's got 2 reaching touches on it up high, but couldn't keep it in play. T-Area leading. 22-17, Hanton to Soma. She'll shove it back as she got spun around nicely. Addison Soma with her 4th kill. Side out back to Pierre. 18 serving 22. Hadley Hart checking out. J.C. Bauer back in up front. She's played well today. Alexis Schleckaway serves for the Govs. Boom gets it up, and Claire Hank this time will do what Molly Olsen did just a moment ago. You can tell the Governors just had their feet in the mud on that one. They really couldn't make a play on that at all. 23-18. Scrambling, but a free ball back on the return of serve. Larson to Opland. Now Connors off the block. Bauer was there. Soma pushes it back. Free ball coming again from Claire Hank. Allie Keys out to Olsen, backing off on the near side. Soma swings it away, feet on the floor. Returning favor is Connors, who gets a dig right back. Loose ball. Now Soma and Olsen kind of colliding. Christensen for the Titans is good. Set up by Claire Hank. And right now the communication with these different people on the floor for the Governors causing a few problems. But Chloe Christensen gets a kill, and T-Area has game point. 24-18. Soma takes the set, gets it out to Bauer. That's dug up by Boom. She's got 1,001, maybe 1,002 now in her career. Tapped out by Keys. Here's Connors for the finish, and it's good. T-Area claims game number 3 on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. It's the Titans 25, the Governors 18, as Anaya Connors scores her 6th kill of the set, and T-Area is on the board. But Pierce still leads 2-1. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. We'll go to number 4 after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball and your official home of the Govs, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Keenholz wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and drgnews.com.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
And 25-16, they still lead 2-1. Brian Oakland with you. So we'll go to the fourth set where T-Area will serve first. Governors will get J.C. Bauer in up front. By the way, Governor Volleyball brought to you in part by more of your Pierre Sports marketing partners, Wagner Auto, Stulkin Peterson, Lingo Walti Jones, LLP, the South Dakota National Guard, Red Rosa, Pitt's Design and Build, and the Pierre Dental Clinic, all part of the list of Pierre Sports marketing partners. Governors 4 and 5 coming in. T-Area still looking for their first win at 0-8, but they played a pretty good third set. Anaya Connors, the supreme leader in the scoring column, has 18 kills officially. Although on the scoreboard, they've got 15 for Connors. First serve brought to you by Comtech. And fortunate for the Governors as Kira Gossman played the serve by Claire Hank right back to the net. But Remington Picard had the opportunity, but she hits it off the inside of her hand and will miss it out of bounds. Pierre gets a fortunate first point here. Now Ava Swenson will serve. And the Governors are in the net. They had a golden opportunity as T-Area returned it back to the net. Hank tried to keep it alive. It went over to the Govs side, but Pierre did rattle it. And it's 1-1. Anna Bindi, good serve this time, up to Grace Hanton up the middle. Now a set up outside to Kira Gossman. And there was no touch by the Titans. Gossman hit it into the top of the net, and it did not clear. So a 4-hit violation. Here with their second error. T-Area leads 2-0. 2-1 so far. There's Bindi again. Error numbers haven't been all that bad for the Governors. Serving errors, game number 1, yeah, that was an issue, but hitting errors have been a little bit better. Here comes Cronin in the middle. Set up by Ellie Brewers. Campbell Cronin has her 13th kill to lead the Govs. And a 2-point rally for T-Area comes to an end. Molly Olson will check in once again for Ellie Brewers. Ellie's had some on-again, off-again issues in serve. Olson a little more consistent so far. Got that one to go. Anaya Connors with a big swing. Swenson tries to dig, but it's up in the near bleacher side. And Connors continues to score. 1 and done for Pierre, 3-2. T-Area serving. This is Remington Picard. It's played by Hanton up to Olson, pushed right back, and a good look by Opland. Pierre just tipped one across, but Opland saw everybody for the Governors cheating up near the 10-foot line. That was an easy pushback. And an easy point for the Titans. Picard will leave one in the net here and give the serve back to the Govs. Campbell Cronin's turn to serve 3, serving 4. Govs were not able to pull the sweep. They'll try to win it in 4 here. See if they get a good early run going here. Good pass up to the setter, though, and a slam for Chloe Christensen. Kill number 4, and once again, Pierre unable to register any service points this time. It's 5-3. Opland back to serve for T area. Hitting right to left. You can watch this one, drgnews.com, the River 92.7 page. Watch it on your phone with the DRG News app as well. Allie Keys has had some great playing time. And she'll take an Addison Soma pass and go down the line to the one-hand power tap. Good for the kill. Alexis Schleck away, the 5'7" junior, in to serve once again. On the right side, near side, Opland kept one alive. Connors has to bump it back to the Governors. Good pass up to Olsen. Now Soma, cross quarter. Opland, not the best play, but boom, keeps it alive. They'll clear it back. Olsen with the tapper this time to Keys, and Allie Keys will score again. Allie Keys with 9 kills now with the 5'8" sophomore. Getting her first opportunity to contribute at the varsity level, and that's exactly what she has done here. Up the line goes Schleck away, and that one bounces off the net. It comes over, but just missing out of bounds. Service miss for the Govs. They've had now 14 unofficial service errors in this match. 6-5, T area leads. Soma got a second push away, but T area returns it back. Similar. Bauer off the net, and it's good. J.C. Bauer. 5 kills in the first set, but sets 2, 3, and 4 to this point, all with 1 apiece. And we're tied at 6-6. Addie Soma will serve. Good shot. Boom will play it to Opland. Christensen didn't get much on it. Soma leaves this one. Quick set for Keys. They couldn't put it away, though. Soma digs this time. Now Brower's back in to set. Pass. Keys will push it back. T area with an opportunity. Christensen through Soma, but Schleck away in the back row, and then Hanton cannot clear the net. Some scrambling there for the Governors. They were doing all right, but Hanton just misses, and it's 7-6. Callie Boom in the white jersey for T area. Right to left, got it away. Now a good setup. Sloan Waldron here to J.C. Bauer, and Bauer will score her 9th. I like the passing game. The Governors actually have 5 different setters. I mentioned 4 for Molly Olsen. I should have mentioned she was the 5th. Lola Keenholz had some assists in that first set. Titans unable to return the Governors serve this time. Pierre will take the lead at 8-7. But Keenholz, Soma, Olsen, in addition to Waldron and Browers, who do most of the setting, all have at least 2 assists in this afternoon match. There's Picard getting a tip down. She was quiet in that third set, but now has 8 kills, and we've got an 8-8 tie. Side out to T area. Claire Hank will serve. Waldron passes it up. Nice little jump set by Browers. Cronin is denied. Then she bumps it, saves it back over to T area. Miscommunication by the front line of the Titans. And Cronin ends up getting a kill out of it. 9-8 Pierre. 4th game. Pierre up 2-1 as Swenson checks in to serve. Bauer out of the front line now. Swenson goes mostly up the middle. Over to the right side a little bit. Opland Hit it first, got it back, clears it away. Hang time here with Cronin, and then an eventual punch. T area free balls it back. Waldron has to run down the pass. 10-foot line attack here. No good for Kira Gossman. Now a redirect by Opland, as the pass wasn't quite where she needed it. Gossman palms it away again. Bindi with a chance, and it's good this time for the Titans. Anna Bindi with 7 kills. We've got a 9-9 tie. Long volley, but it turns into a one-and-done in serve for the Governors. And Bindi is back to serve for T area. Court awareness for Sloan Waldron. Everybody calling it out. She'll miss it to the right, to your far side. And again, trading side outs. Back to a 10-9. Governor lead. Molly Olson, the sophomore, in to serve. So Anaya Connors, who wants it back, but she's a decoy. It is Christensen blocking Bacard, but that one going to her right. Campbell Cronin, rather, blocking to her right, and it crawled on the net and eventually falls out of bounds, so Bacard gets a kill. 10-10. Now Olson, loose ball, turns and pushes it back. And Molly Olson playing well off the bench. 2 kills, 3 assists, 11-10. Campbell Cronin's turn to serve. Nope, that one stays in the net. That's her first miss. 2 misses for Pierre here in this 4th set. In serve, that number climbing again, which it obviously will do the more games you play. Here we are in our 4th game. About half of the Governor misses in serve occurred in the first set. Gossman got one away. T area never really got a play on it. And again, technically not a kill, but if you don't really make a good play on it and don't have a chance to return it back, to me, that could just as well be a kill. I've given that to Kira Gossman. 12-11. Governors lead the 4th. Free ball back. Pierre with a chance to get in system. They didn't really get in system, but a bump pass by Molly Olson comes over to J.C. Bauer, who gets a sharp shot on the cross quarter. 3rd kill of the set for J.C. 13-11. Govs with a service point there. Now back to the net, and Addie Soma gets up high and beats it down. Kill for the Govs, 3 in a row, and a timeout for the Titans. Coca-Cola timeout. It's 14-11. We're in game 4. Pierre trying to keep the momentum going, looking to close it out before they go to 5 as they lead 2-1. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, and this
Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Hi, we're in the 4th set. Saturday afternoon volleyball. 14-11. The Governors lead. They're also up 2-0. Pierre Volleyball brought to you on River 92.7 in part by Pierre Sports Marketing Partners, who include the Pierre Area Chamber of Commerce, Olinger Law Firm, also Iceberg Funeral Home, Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, Coca-Cola Bottling with that timeout, and also your official voice of the Governors. That would be us, James River Broadcasting and DRG Media Group. Welcome aboard on this Saturday afternoon. Brian Oakland with a play-by-play. T area served, but I might have missed something. It was 14-12. So maybe the Governors had a service error. Meanwhile, we'll play on. Here's an attempt for J.C. Bauer off the net. T area keeps it alive. Here gets it back. Hanton to Olson. Now another one off the net from about 5 feet off. From J.C. Bauer. Pierre with another opportunity. This time it's Allie Keys with a tip. Opland stays in the back row. Boom. Connors clears again. Olson will leave one here for Soma. That's out of the reach of Callie Boom. And Addison Soma with her 6th kill. Was that one going out of bounds? I really don't know, but it may have. Then again, may not have. 15-12 and a net serve for Soma. Crawls across, and it's down in the front line for the Titans. And we've got a 16-12 Pierre lead in the 4th. Boom plays the next one up to Opland. Now Christensen swings and scores. Chloe Christensen, a freshman up there. They don't have a height for her in the program, but it looks like she's about 5'10", 5'11". Could be a good weapon for the Titans over the next few years. 16-13. Pierre leads. Callie Boom serves for T area, though. Browers, sharp angle, two-hander back in play. Bindi got the first touch, gets the last one out away as well. Here's Bauer, and this one left to right is good. Nice job for the Governors to keep that one alive. That was chaos turned into system, something we talked with Coach Wheelhouse about Thursday night down in Sioux Falls. And or with Coach Kelly Schroeder Tuesday night when Sioux Falls, Washington was here. Titans unable to return the serve of Grace Hanton. They lead by 5 to the Governors now, 18-13. And again, it's a cross from Hanton. A chance for Bacard to swing, but Cronin blocks it right back. Bindi, second touch, up in the air. Bacard free balls it out. Chance for the Governors. Cronin blocked right at the net, and it's good. Bacard blocked it, hit it back up into the net, but then she and Bindi was the only one who could have touched it from there. It turns into a kill for Campbell Cronin. 19-13 Governors. Third set, and the set by Opland is up and loose at the net. It's over. No, it's not. Well, somebody's in the net. The ball goes to the T area side. They scored it for the Titans, and it's 19-14. That was a net violation for the Govs. That might have been what happened going into that last timeout as well. Cronin with a big shot. The dig for Connors is over, but it's out of bounds. And a big one there for Campbell Cronin. 4th in the set, 16th on the afternoon unofficially. 20-14, Pierre gets to the 20-point mark. Looking to finish this match off, leading 2-1. Ava Swenson on to serve for Pierre. And she serves it to Ava Opland. You don't see Ava to Ava very often. Here's Claire Hank up the far side, out of the reach of Hanton. Claire Hank with 3 kills on the afternoon. This will be Anna Bindi serving it away. Right to left across the net. Hanton, Browers, Cronin, big shot, and it's good. Governors in system on that quick serve return. Browers will get another opportunity to serve with a 21-15 lead. Molly Olson has been in serving and playing well in place of Ellie Browers. Now Ellie's lefty hit is across, and Hava Larson unable to make the play here. That's an ace for Browers. 22-15, T-3 and counting for the Governors to try to break a 3-match losing streak, which all were in straight sets, in fact. And Pierre in the net here as Connors had cleared it out. The first set that the Governors won today, which was set number 1, broke a 9-set losing streak. Straight set losses this past week to Spearfish, Sioux Falls, Washington, and Sioux Falls, Lincoln. And Pierre trying to win a match for the first time since they beat Sturgis a week ago last night. And here, Cronin redirecting, but it's just wide on the far side. 6th error in this set for the Governors, helping the Titan cause, and it's 22-17. The Card serving from the middle. Goes near side to Ava Swenson. Browers runs it down from there. Now on the move is Waldron. And T Area just misplayed that one. Sloan Waldron with a kill. And she was basically just the last resort on that little bit of misplay for the Govs. Cronin serves here. Christensen off the block, played by Browers. Now Waldron. One-hander. Allie Keys is good. Keys with 10 kills in the afternoon, and the Pierre Governors are at match point, 24-17. Trying to pull even at 5-5. Cronin serving for the match. Goes up the side. Larson will play it. Run down by Hank. Cleared. No, it's long from Anaya Connors, who played a great match today, but the last 3 points of the set 4 go to the Pierre Governors, and they win it on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. The final in the 4th, Pierre 25, T Area 17. And Pierre wins this match 3-1. 32-30, 25-16, 18-25, and 25-17. The Governors pull even at 5-5 on the season. T Area will go back to the drawing board, still looking for their first win. They fall to 0-9 on the season. Governors with a victory. Gales Gas Service scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. We'll pause for 3 minutes, and we'll head into the postgame. Postgame sponsored by Family Dental with offices in Pierre and Gettysburg. A conversation with Coach Wheelhouse coming up. Big plays of the game. Your player of the game from Hermanson Endodontics and Cowboy Country Stores, respectively. And we've got a lot to talk about coming up. And, of course, the full recap with the stats, all that and more. Your Family Dental postgame begins in 3 minutes as the Governors get a win this afternoon on River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs. Call Family Dental at 224-7774 today.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archive video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota High School sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Beck Motor Company is a proud supporter of Governor Sports. And if you're gearing up for the game, check out our standout star, the Chevy Silverado. This amazing truck combines rugged strength and modern comfort, perfect for any drive. Whether you're heading to the game or hitting the road, the Chevy Silverado has you covered. Swing by Beck Motor Company today and drive home in a Chevy Silverado, proudly supporting Governor Sports and your automotive needs. Beck Motor Company, 605-224-5912, beck-motors.com.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Superior Concrete is proud to sponsor the Governors this season and just as proud to offer the finest concrete solutions available for commercial and residential applications, as well as foundation and flat work. The bottom line, if you need anything done with concrete, we can do it. Superior Concrete. Give us a call today for an estimate or more information. That's Superior Concrete. Find us on Facebook or call the office at 605-494-0102. That's 494-0102. Call today.
Back at Riggs High Gym as the Governors play their last match for a full 2 weeks. They'll get back at it 2 weeks from today at Brandon Valley. And they wanted to go out a winner, and they wanted to start homecoming week off with a victory, as Governor Volleyball and football and a few other things have kind of found some hard times of late. But this is a win in the books for the Governors, 3-1, defeating T Area. Once again, 32-30, 25-16, 18-25, 25-17. Welcome to our Family Dental postgame. I'm Brian Oakland, play-by-play. You are listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. River 92.7, KGFX-FM, and K296FI, Pierre. Put the phone down. Focus on driving.
Taking care of that order of business, let's take a look at how this one went. We went back and forth quite a bit, and I tried to promise that I would do ties and lead changes in that first set, but I haven't gotten around to doing that just yet. But basically, Pierre was able to build a lead at one point after some ties and lead changes. It looked like they were starting to take command at 17-11, but the Titans came back with 4 in a row to make it 17-15. And Pierre still was able to hold them off, but 21-18 became 21-21. And then we tied at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and we were pretty much going back and forth. We went into extra points, and the Governors, I think, had 6 or 7 opportunities at set point. T Area had 2 or 3, maybe 4 of their own, but in the end, it was the Governors finally getting the last say at 32-30. On back-to-back kills, if I remember right, by Campbell Cronin, who had 7 in the set. The Governors get that 32-30 win. You know, you win a set like that, I think that gives you a real good push. You lose a set like that, and it really takes a toll, I imagine, mentally, especially as you work so hard to try to stay alive if you're T Area in that set. But it didn't work out, and they've got to come back and try to get things righted in a hurry. But now you're mentally and physically spent in, for what it's worth in that first set. So a tough task for the Titans. They did score the first 2 points of the second set, but Pierre got 4 in a row from there. T Area came back with 3 in a row to go up 5-4. The Governors had 4 more in a row, and they led 8-5. They never trailed in that second set. After that, they still didn't have big leads or certainly any insurmountable leads, but they led by 4 or 5 at least, all the way up to 20-16. But then they did score the last 5 in the set, and a 4-point lead became a 9-point victory, 25-16. And we'll see if the Governors can get their first sweep of this season. But the third set did go to T Area, even though the Governors had the early lead, 3-1, 5-3, but 4 straight for the Titans made it 7-5 T Area. And we did go back and forth, and the Governors had another opportunity to go 12. They were up 12-9, but the Titans then had their longest sustained rally of the afternoon when they scored 7 straight, and they built a 16-12 lead at that point. And the rest of the way, T Area maintained the lead. Governors got back within 1 at 17-16, but the Titans scored 3. They led by 4. They increased that to 5 at 22-17, and they scored the last 3 points of the set. After a Governor's side out, turns into a 7-point victory for the Titans at 25-18. Pierre led 2-1, but then in the fourth set, after T Area gets a good start early on, they led 4-2, and again 5-3. Still had a lead as we went back and forth. Their latest lead, I guess, was 6-5. We did have a few ties later on at 9, 10, and 11. The Governors went up from there 14-11.
and were able to continue to build the lead as T area. I tell you, this is a team that I can tell that they've got a lot of potential, just like the Governors. Lots of potential. You get a lot of different people on the floor. You're still trying to find the right rotation and the thing, to see how things are going to work out the best. Both coaches had a number of different people on the floor here today. The Governors ultimately win that fourth and final match, 25-17, to win this game, 3-1. So that's the full recap. As it turns out, we can give you statistics as well. Governors outkill T area 51-47 overall. As Coach Carrie Wheelhouse is just about making her way here. We'll get her to put the headset on. But 51 kills unofficially for the Govs. And that boils down to Campbell Cronin with 18. J.C. Bauer with 10. Off the JV squad today, Allie Keys comes up with 10 kills as well. 6 kills for Addison Soma, 5 for Kira Gossman, and then 2 for Molly Olson out of a setter position, 1 for Sloan Waldron. The Governors spread the wealth here today. We'll give you more stats, but let's bring in Coach Carrie Wheelhouse in this one. Coach, you told me today in the pregame conversation that we were going to see some extra people on the floor, and I think the people who got the opportunities to play varsity for the first time seemed like everybody contributed, whether it was even Lola Keenholz, who only played the first set, but Allie Keys, as we mentioned, these 10 kills. Molly Olson coming in to get more sets and more serving opportunities, and it's a good win today, picking up your 5th win. And I think really a full team contribution today. And then we see that a lot in volleyball victories, don't we?
Yeah, we do. This was a game that we kind of wanted to see some different stuff. So our other middle, Savannah's out with some injuries. And so we really had to have Allie step up today. And she stepped up big time for us, played really smart, got aggressive when she needed to, but just a solid player for us in the front row. And then, try to get some different people in to get some different looks and see, what we could do if we need to get into those situations where if we have an injury or anything, who we can put in the different positions. So super proud of our young girls. And then I'm super proud of our older girls that they didn't, get upset because they didn't have, that play time, and that they really put the team before themselves.
And for those who came in, like, the younger ones that we were talking about, didn't seem like the moment was too big for them at any point throughout the afternoon.
No, none of them. They all kind of were prepared for it and ready to go. And we kind of had talked about it beforehand that this would be one where we're going to try and do some different stuff for them. And they really came in and showed us what they're ready for.
Seemed like early in the season when you switched your rotation around a little bit, all of a sudden it seemed like things started clicking a little bit. Certainly saw that a little bit today. Granted, it's a T area opponent that's still looking for their first win on the season. I think we saw some great potential from them, just as we see great potential from the Governors. There's a lot of similarities, and that first set going 32-30 showcased exactly that.
Yeah, they've got some good talent over there. They're young, but with some more experience and getting some more time in the AA, I think they're going to be one to watch in the future. They've got a pretty young team, so it was that first one. I was like, okay, we've worked on this a lot to try and end a game, but it just seemed like we couldn't. They would just find that one little hole or that one little spot that we weren't touching on the floor.
And one thing that keeps cropping up sometimes, Thursday, actually, tough match as it was at Lincoln, was a good night in serve, but you come out and you have 7 service errors in that first set. But really, all of that came before you scored 20 points. You had 12 points after that, and I guess you gave up, 12-plus points after that as well. But you didn't give them any extra points necessarily in that regard when it was really crunch time and you're trying to lock down a first game.
Yeah, we took one time out and just said, hey, our serves, we need to take a deep breath when we get back to the service line, that we can't give them any more of those points. Seemed to settle in a little bit better once we got that done.
So everything else did kind of fall into play. I really like in this set, first passes, still some issues here, but all in all, I think that was a much improved issue. And now, again, with the other people who came in, the set assists, I'm trying to keep track of those a little bit. And I've got 5 people with at least 2 assists in this match. That's more contribution on a wide scale.
Yeah, keeping more touches on the ball with more girls. It's something that, I said in the pregame that we're trying to look forward to is what can we get that experience for these girls so that for future years but still be competitive at this time. And yeah, the girls did a really good job at doing that stuff. They were really good about being scrappy and picking up balls and getting touches on balls. We might not have gotten the point off of them, but we would at least get 2 or 3 touches and picking up those harder hits and picking up those deep balls. So they did a really good job with that.
How much did you did the team in the huddles and things like that really want that third set just to get finally it seemed like you had the potential of getting that 3-set sweep, and you didn't get it, but you responded well in the fourth for sure.
Yeah, we kind of fell asleep in that third set. We said, we're kind of getting complacent. We're not pushing like we should be. We're not going at them. And I kept telling them, T's hungry. They're not going to just roll over and play dead and let us have this game. So they need to really kind of keep pushing. And that third set kind of fell apart on that, but came back in that fourth, and then they finally got that, we're not going to keep going with this and want to take it with 4.
And the scoring column in that kill column, obviously the attack kept coming. I felt that all along. It wasn't always pretty. And again, we talked earlier in the week about chaos into attacks. And I think that is something that improved today. There was a lot of good swings on the Governor's side today.
Yeah, we didn't have as many errors as we normally do. So one of the things we've really been working on is, hey, you're not going to get a perfect set. So what are you going to do to keep that ball in play so that we can get another opportunity for a perfect set and perfect hit? So we just have really been kind of working on that, and that started to show today.
All right, so you're off for 2 weeks until you go to Brandon Valley, a team that's really been playing pretty well lately, and teams are getting better and better. Now you're about halfway through. Well, you are exactly halfway through your season. So as everybody else is going to get better, you got some time to really work on some things. How do you expect the next 2 weeks of downtime to go?
Yeah, the next 2 weeks of downtime is going to give us a time to kind of really reset ourselves. Give us some time to really work on those things that we really have been seeing lately that we need to work on, and give the girls some time to kind of rehab themselves. We've got some injuries and some things that have been nagging us. So hopefully they can get those kind of wrapped up and better. And then we can really work on those things that we've seen, kind of do an more up-tempo practices and start working on some of that stuff that we've been seeing from these other teams.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win today, and I think we may see you 2 weeks from now. I'm actually going on vacation, so it's a good break for me to take along with Governor Volleyball, but a good win today.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for coming up. Carrie Wheelhouse, the Governor's head coach, as Pierre wins this one in 4 sets. Hold on there to second, Coach. I'll talk to you in just a bit. Let's take another 3-minute break. Our post game continues. Big plays of the game and your player of the game still to come. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as a basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages starting at $20 an hour. Call 833-605-LIVE, extension 3. That's 833-605-5483, extension 3, and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
This is Coach Scott Nye from your Pierre Governors and the team at Ranky Gray Wealth Management, where we focus on coaching something just as important, your finances. Everyone needs guidance through life's key financial decisions and challenges, not to mention the opportunity to feel confident that their retirement strategy will help them pursue the lifestyle they've dreamed about. As you're looking for the right team to assist you, we're right up the street and ready to provide you the help that can make all the difference. Contact our Pierre office today by visiting rankygray.com.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. And all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
Brian Oakland back at Riggs High Gym as the Governors get a victory to close out the first half of their 2024 volleyball campaign, as this one is a 3-1 victory over the T-Area Titans. We started with stats. Gave you some kill numbers for the Governors. Campbell Cronin with 18, J.C. Bauer and Allie Keys both with 10, all in double figures to lead the way. The Governors assisted, on my stat sheet, set assists of about 38 of those 51. And Allie Browers was doing pretty well with 20 of those 38. But Sloan Waldron with about 8 assists. Molly Olson off the bench with 5. Lola Kenols had 3 assists in the first set. Addie Soma with 2 assists that came in the fourth and final game. For T-Area, 47 kills overall. And Anaya Connors, the 5'9 junior, leads all scorers with 19 points in the kill column. And after that, it's Remington Picard with 9 kills. Anna Bindi with 7. Then Chloe Christensen with 5. Ava Opland with 4. And Claire Hank Setter with 3. And I didn't keep track of the assists for T-Area, but they moved the ball pretty well, but they did have a few more errors than the Governors. 24 for T-Area, an average of 6 per set, compared to 19 for Pierre, just under 5 per set. And as Coach Wheelhouse said, they didn't have as many errors as they have had in recent matches. Blocking, we didn't get a lot of block points for either team. The Governors, who are a very good blocking team in my opinion, held to just 3 ace blocks. Campbell Cronin with 2, J.C. Bauer with 1. Only 1 ace block for the Titans, and that came to Remington Picard. Serving is advantage Pierre, 12-5 in the ace column, and Ellie Browers with 3 aces. Addie Soma with 3 today. Hadley Hart and Campbell Cronin with 2 apiece. Grace Hanton and Ava Swenson with 1 each. 12 overall for the Govs against 15 service errors, but 7 of those came quite early in the first set. So things did clear up after that. 5 aces for T-Area, led by Picard with 2. Hank, Bindi, and Boom all with 1 apiece against 10 service errors for the Titans. Titans, though, fall to 0-9. Again, I like their potential, but the consistency is just going to be a work in progress, as mentioned, and the Governors improve to 5-5 on the season. Govs win thanks to big plays in the game. The big plays of the match are brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics. Got to kind of pick out where that is going to be, so let's hear this from Hermanson Endodontics, and your big plays are next in our Governor postgame.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that's not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much healthy tooth as possible using state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Hermanson Endodontics providing big plays in this game, and after the Governors, I think, really wanted a 3-game sweep, they didn't get it. T area had some momentum to close that third set out in a 25-18 win. You got to look at how the Governors responded in the fourth set, and unfortunately, it took a while. It wasn't until an 11-11 tie was broken, and the Governors got it up to 14-11 at one point, and that was a lead that they did not let go. However, you look back in that first game, and all of the ties and the lead changes and the extra points that were played, you look at it, and we talked about it a little bit before, you win a match or you win a set 32-30, and things are okay if you win a set like that. But if you lose it, just we talk about thinking about the mental the mental anguish, I guess, or the disappointment in losing a game like that you worked so hard to stay competitive in. It didn't happen. And if you try to look at that from a Governor standpoint, if you lose 32-30, maybe you win that second one, maybe you lose the third, and now you're trying to play the fourth to go to the fifth. But just the fact that the Governors won the last 2 points of a 32-30 first set victory, I think that really set the Govs up with good things, certainly on their home floor here today. So winning the first set and the last 2 points of a high-scoring game, those are our big plays of the game, sponsored by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. Lots of choices to make when we and to think about when we talk about your player of the game. Certainly you got to look in the losing effort to Anaya Connors with 19 kills in this one. She is a heavily used hitter. And she scores from whether she's in the air swinging hard or, she's got ways to score from on the floor as well. Although she did have a number of errors today, so consistency again still needs to come along. But I think as the Titans go and as Anaya Connors goes, so go the Titans. And I think they will continue to get better in that regard. There were a number of other players who did play well. Remington Picard, Chloe Christensen, especially as the match went along. Setters did a pretty good job for the most part today. I think T area will find that first win before long here as this season goes along. We've got some Governors to think about, though, and we'll hear from Cowboy Country Stores, who sponsors the naming of today's player of the game. Your POG is next in our Governor postgame.
Howdy, partners. Did you know that you can save up to 30 cents on a gallon of gas instantly when you use the Sinclair DinoPay app at all Cowboy Country Store locations? It's true, and it's fast, secure, and simple to use. Just go to your app store and download the green DinoPay app, follow the prompts, and save big money at the pump today.
Convenience from the country. Cowboy Country Stores.
Cowboy Country Stores with players of the game. Campbell Cronin has a T-shirt award already this year, but 18 kills, 2 blocks, and 2 aces. That's getting it done. Campbell Cronin leading the way once again. And J.C. Bauer did have one of her better matches of the season. Had an ace block along with 10 kills, starting with 5 in that first set. She certainly could have been there, but and I'm going to pat the back of all of the setters who did a pretty good job in helping the offense and helping the kill totals reach 51 overall on the day. But I was really impressed with Allie Keys, the 5'8" sophomore who comes in, plays middle hitter, and again, as Coach mentioned, was filling in for Savannah Fullerton, but she took advantage, and she was given that opportunity. She takes advantage, adds 10 kills to the mix, and that's probably offense for the Governors that the Titans weren't really expecting, and I think that's a big reason why the Governors came up with a win here today, and those 10 kills by Allie Keys today. So the 5'8" sophomore is getting a T-shirt from Cowboy Country Stores and River 92.7 Sports, noting her accomplishments helping the Governors to a win here today. They're 5-5. Once again, it'll be 2 weeks from today when they're next in action at Brandon Valley. That'll be here on River 92.7, and I think that is a 2 o'clock or a 2:30 first serve. Coming up, we do have, of course, Governor football. It's homecoming week this week ahead.
Pierre Governors Soccer actually has home matches on Thursday when they host, I believe it's the Mitchell Colonels, at 2 and 4 in the afternoon at the PILC soccer fields. Then it'll be Pierre hosting Yankton for the homecoming football game. And as mentioned, I mentioned to Coach a little bit ago, I'm actually heading on vacation, said it last night. So Justin Cowart will have soccer on Thursday, and he'll cover the homecoming football game and the football game after that when the Governors host O'Gorman. The next two football efforts go to Justin Cowart, and I may be back for that Brandon Valley matchup 2 weeks from today in what we've got coming up for Governor Sports. So T area in the meantime, as we take a look at their schedule, we'll see what they've got coming up as they fall to 0-9 on the season. But again, good potential. They actually have a tough one against Watertown coming up on Tuesday night, and later on they'll play Warner, of all teams, in a Sioux Falls Pentagon event. Warner, of course, the top-ranked team in Class B, and it looks like they've got a matchup set up with Del Rapids, the unbeaten top-ranked team in Class A. So it doesn't get much easier for the T-Area Titans, unfortunately. They do have Lennox coming up later on in this week ahead as well, or September 30th into the following week. So T-Area, keep working hard. You guys will get that first win somewhere along the way. I like what I saw from the Titans today, but just what we've seen from the Governors, just a little too much inconsistency from time to time. Our wishes for safe travels to the Titan fans who made the trip here to the capital city today. And on behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, we ask everybody to buckle up. Celebrate being a part of a team, so buckling up, the best way to save a life in a crash. Do it for your family and friends. You've got someplace to be. Our thanks to William Wilson for running the show in studio, for Jordan Lutmer, as always, on camera here at Riggs High Gym for Live Ticket. You can watch this game over on the River 92.7 page of drgnews.com and the DRG News app as the Govs win it in 4. Your final score in the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, the Governors over T-Area 32-30, 25-16, 18-25, and 25-17. Until we meet with you again a couple of weeks from now, I'm Brian Oakland. For DRG Media Group Sports, this has been a presentation of the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com. Have a great rest of the weekend, everybody.
This presentation of Pierre Governor Athletics was proudly presented by Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Superior Concrete, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Dakota Mart, Access Health, May Adam, TMA, Avera Health, Graham Tire, Slumberland Furniture and Pier, American Bank and Trust, Pier Regional Airport, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Ramkota Hotel, Xander Auto Parts, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Ferding Electric, Bauman Lumber, Wegner Auto, Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. DRG Media Group thanks you for listening to this broadcast of Pierre Governor Athletics.